may it please you, Mr. President, let the cowards bring the illicit enrichment amendment here to move that from the Act. Let them bring it here if they're there, because I am convinced they know that they cannot bring it here because the Jamaican people would punish them. They are cowards, and so I leave the floor for Mr. Fitzhenley to come and curse.
The illicit enrichment law, and there may be some intention to carry legislation to the Parliament to achieve that, is absolutely false. It is not true. Indeed, the Senator misled the Parliament.
The government is now awaiting recommendations from the Joint Select Committee of Parliament regarding potential changes to the Integrity Commission Act. This update was provided by Information Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon at Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing. Karen Simpson reports.
Prime Minister Andrew Holiness recently sparked public debate by filing a lawsuit in the Supreme Court seeking a judicial review of the Integrity Commission's decisions regarding his financial affairs. Mr. Holiness is challenging Section 14(5) of the Corruption Prevention Act, which deals with the disclosure of assets and earnings of public sector employees. The Prime Minister claims the Commission acted unfairly and aimed to embarrass him by questioning his statutory declaration. In an interesting turn, Information Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon revealed that the Prime Minister's legal battle hasn't been discussed at Cabinet.
I remind you, at post-Cabinet press briefing, where I tend to talk about what happened in Cabinet. We didn't have a conversation in relation to IC. We have not had that. But what I will note is that there is a Joint Select Committee that is established and that is reviewing the law. And that has persons from the government. It also has individuals from the opposition. And that Joint Select Committee is meeting, and it is through that meeting that we are going to be able to get the recommendations in relation to changes.
Instead, potential changes to the law will be handled by the Joint Select Committee reviewing the Integrity Commission Act.
Many persons have sat before that Joint Select and given their opinions. In many instances, they are diverging opinions, and that's why we have a Joint Select Committee. We have a Joint Select Committee so that whenever we have legislation that is important to the people of Jamaica, we open it up for people to come and say, this is what my view is, this is how I think it should be amended. And so I would like us to let that process play out. And in terms of the government, we believe that that is the right process through which we should review that legislation.
Dr. Morris-Dixon says it's a process that must be followed.
When those recommendations come, we can speak through what has been recommended by that Joint Select Committee. But right now, there is no articulated position of the government outside of we have a Joint Select Committee that is reviewing the legislation, and we...
So the Jamaican Labour Party, Andrew Holiness and his entourage, his criminal organization, want to remove the Illicit Enrichment Act. Why would Andrew Holiness want to remove the Illicit Enrichment Act? Why? Why Andrew Holiness no want politician to be held accountable for stealing taxpayers' money? Andrew Holiness no integrity, and nobody we in the Jamaican Labour Party have no integrity. Why would you want to remove the Illicit Enrichment Act? Is it because you enrich yourself with poor people money? You use taxpayers' money and enrich yourself. And you know so your backside in a fire. You know you're in a trouble. So you want to do everything to remove the Illicit Enrichment Act. You want that to remove. People, if you don't want Andrew Holiness to go to prison right now, like the video, share the video, and type prison in the comment section. This man is such a big criminal. We call himself Prime Minister. I want to know what people are waiting for to say this man a criminal. Why would you want to remove the Illicit Enrichment Act? If you not enrich yourself with poor people money, with taxpayers money, with charity money, if you know say you are not guilty of nothing, no such thing, why do you want to remove the Illicit Enrichment Act? Why? Andrew Holiness, You are guilty. You are guilty, and you should go to prison for thief taxpayers' money. Oh, people still support this man. Oh, this man is, hey, people, me I tell you, you see this coming election? You see this coming election, people? Wanna watch it. Andrew Holiness will not take his losses. Andrew Holiness now going to take him losses. And me I tell you, say this election is going to be one of the worst election. Trust me. But people, if you don't believe Sir Mark Golding deserve to be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, like the video. Leave a like on the video. And share the video as well. People, we need to stand with Mark Golding. We need to support Mark Golding. And not just Mark Golding, but the MPs. All of the MPs them as well. All of the MP them as well. We need to support them because we need to get rid of Andrew Holiness and his criminal organization. We need to get rid of them like right now, people. Criminal them. Bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful evening. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update, so you definitely don't want to miss none. Watch the video until the end. Remember, leave a like on this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed as yet. Make a run intro and come back. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're a new viewers, first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell, so whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Share the content with a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it on your social media platform. And people, remember, we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed yet, now is the right time for you to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. Remember, if you don't want Mark Golding to become the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, leave a like on this video and type Prime Minister Mark Golding in the comment section. Alright, so people, make we start off the report with a report that came out from the Integrity Commission, right? And everybody started to run with it and saying that, oh, there's a PNP member that charged for illicit enrichment. What more want to know? Did the Integrity Commission tell you, say, anyone charged for illicit enrichment? Now, people, Mikael Phillips are here to clear the air. So check this out, people.
The abbreviation for desperation is JLP.
Journalists. I understand that I am the subject of an Integrity Commission report that was sent to Parliament but has not yet been tabled. In the interest of openness, I wish to state that my 2022 statutory declaration was unfortunately late due to a delay in getting all the relevant documents. Shortly after the deadline, the documents were submitted and I have since fully complied with all the requirements. As a public servant, I take my responsibility serious, and while the statutory declaration was delayed, it is not connected with illicit enrichment. All my statutory declarations have been certified, and the late filing penalty of $250,000 has been paid. I remain committed to serving my constituents and the people of Jamaica with integrity, transparency, and accountability.
So people, want to hear that? Mikael Phillips said he submit his document a little bit late because he was having difficulties, right? He submitted the document a little bit after the deadline when the document should be submitted, and he were charged $250,000, and he paid that $250,000. Now, what I want to know, Each and every time when you hear the Integrity Commission come out with something where them say the PNP late, it always a case where them charge the PNP them. Now you have 8 criminals in a parliament, including the Prime Minister himself. And the Prime Minister is yet to be charged. The Prime Minister is yet to be charged and him enrich himself with poor people money. And you have 7 others with him. We enrich themselves with poor people money, with taxpayers money, and the Integrity Commission is yet to charge them. Them statutory declaration cannot be certified. At 3 years now, Andrew Holness statutory declaration cannot be certified, but yet still, he is not being charged as yet. Why is that? Is it that Andrew Holness is more powerful or more mightier than everybody else, so everybody afraid of him? Him for charge. Him should in a prison now. Him enrich himself. Him for charge for fraud. But yet still, we not get no result at all from that. We not get no result. The other day, they were quick to say, no, he must not be charged. Why he must not be charged? Him a God. We, the people of Jamaica, want to know if this man a God. We want to know if Mr. King Teeth, bro devil a God. He need to resign. Andrew Holness need to resign. His whole entourage of criminal need to resign with him as well. And people, we need to stand up and ensure that this man doesn't run another election in Jamaica. Him fi resign. Him a criminal. He should resign. Him under investigation for fraud. And him a try to mess with the investigation because he does not want the FID and the tax administration to go deep in their wealth. They don't want them to get up to him bank statement. And bank statement them him hide, you know. That's why I'm hiding, you know, because him not give the Integrity Commission, you know, in bank statement, you know, where's the overseas bank statement them, you know, him not give the Integrity Commission them. So that's why the Integrity Commission have to request the FID and the tax administration to look through his bank statement and all of that, because them can go deeper than the Integrity Commission. Because this brother here, what they call name, bro devil, I try to weaken the Integrity Commission. So then I say, him now want them to have the power to investigate him the right way. So all out the run off them out and the chat off them out, say Integrity Commission do them thing untidy, is because this brother, what they call Andrew Holness, aka bro devil, are not cooperating with the Integrity Commission. How badness him a use upon them. And the Integrity Commission are afraid to come out and say certain things. This man need to resign, people. Him need to resign. But people, state a thought and that down below in the comment section. And as usual, remember to leave a like on this video. Alright, we're moving on.
He said to me, this election is not between you and the PNP, because the PNP have no issues. He said, take corruption for example. I like how you handle the corruption thing. You dealt with it in a decisive way. You show that you understand the issue and you take action right away. But to this point, the People's National Party has not yet explained Operation Pride. Instead, what they did was to run to the court, to beg the court not to hear it in public. If they were genuinely fighting against corruption, they would say, all right, let us put it out in public and let the public see what happened in that scandal. They don't have any credibility to attack the Labour Party. In fact, if they're going to talk about corruption, they must hear Trafficura in public and hear it now so that the public can decide whether or not they are truly against corruption in this country.
So from the other day, people, Vagas and the Labour rang them kick off. Because Vagas look into himself and him realize what Andrew Holness is doing is totally wrong. So Vagas decided in mind and say, yeah, we're going. me I go speak out against the wrongs that are going on inside the Jamaican Labour Party and inside Jamaica, yeah, because Andrew Holness cannot keep on doing stuff like this. So the Labour wrong them take on Vagas, and him and the Labour wrong them in a one piece of cas at this given moment, people. Check this out.
When it comes on to education, you have it lack. When it comes on to intelligence, you have it lack. Trust me, I don't even go up on Labour right platform, see? Because I learn everything when I learn from the comrades them. Big up on yourself, see?
Who are going in your life, Vegas? Tell me who are going in your life. You a madman? Are you a waste man? Are you a funny man? Are you a chichi man? What make you so worried? What make you so worried? Hey, Vegas, you know, so all we see you are going. You're a man can't be trusted. Hello, what you say you not look at position in a party and you know give you no position for the reason why? You tell the Prime Minister say you want to repent. You look rust, yo.
Me I talk to you now, Labour rights. One super debris we wash from everywhere. And he just throw them out, them just spread out all over the internet, people. And if you, an intelligent person, ever drop in a them circle, you don't need that. We lead and on a standard, so we not a standard too. Yeah, man. Lowest of the low. Yeah.
Then if Vagas can look out time too, yeah, them. And see say, Andrew Holness not no standard. In no integrity in him. Then how comes some of these so-called labor right bloggers and vloggers and chat him out? Can't say this man is a crook, a criminal, a thief, a robber. We are robbed the poor people of Jamaica. We are robbed taxpayers' money and enrich himself. How comes them cannot see it? Is it that them blinder than anybody else? Vagas will defend the Jamaican Labour Party. The most were up and down back Andrew Holness and his administration. Now a bonfire upon all of them. A bonfire upon all of them. Him realize what we did say when we say Andrew Holness a corruption. Andrew Holness a evil. Andrew Holness is a devil in disguise. Him realize now. Now, people, if you don't like the video yet, now is the right time for you to like the video. Like the video, people. If you don't subscribe yet, now is the right time for you to subscribe as well. Now, the other day, Elijah Clark go America, go borrow $20 million from World Bank, right? And him say I'm going to give it to people as a tax return or whatever you want to call it, right? For people who they pay tax. Now, we all know how the Jamaican Labour Party stay. Them use sykes upon the people of Jamaica. Just like with the hurricane money, where them pay out one little bit of hurricane money and have the whole of the billions of hurricane dollars. Put on one side, they wait for run election with it and enrich themselves out tight. Oh, you guys sure say the same thing. Them are going to do with this $20 million. What proof them have for they go show and say yes, them hand out the whole $20 million to the taxpayers of Jamaica? What proof you have? Remember, these people are very, very thief. Them are criminal. So how can you even trust them to do something like that? Oh, people, me not trust labor right, and I could have never trust labor right.
Now, a lot of persons would have heard by now that this, income tax reverse credit or reverse income tax credit is going on. And there's a lot of persons are applying, hoping to get this $20,000. And according to the Minister of Finance, right, and Public Service, Mikael Phillips, approximately 580,000 taxpayers to benefit from this initiative, right? Now, 580,000 multiplied by 20,000, that's a big number, Let me see. 580,000 multiplied by 20,000, that looks like 11 point, 11.6 11.6. Yeah, 11.6. That looks like 11.6 billion Jamaican dollars. 11 point is that's a whole heap of money that, you know. Whole heap of money that. $11.6 billion. Whole heap of money that. Right? It is a good move for those persons who need it. You understand? We know that Jamaica is a poor country. Right? A lot of persons are living below the poverty line. Right? Are close to the poverty line. We do have no middle class again, are just poor and rich in the country right now. You understand? So it's a good initiative. A lot of persons, you know, will definitely make use of this $20,000, right? However, I'm a bit concerned. The Diplomatic Democratic Party and other Jamaicans, well-thinking, you know, sensible Jamaicans, we are concerned about the transparency, the accountability, the integrity around the process. We have been exposed recently to a lot of reports and findings and allegations of corruption around the Andrew Holness-led administration. You understand? And so a lot of persons are really looking at the government with skepticism and with scrutiny. We hear about the amount of people that will benefit, the amount that they will get. But what is the system that is in place or that will be in place to ensure that there are good record keeping? To ensure that this $11.6 billion really gets to 580,000 Jamaican people, and that the money now give away behind the scenes or behind the door or under the table. What mechanism of full accountability, record keeping, auditing is in place to ensure that our people do get this money and benefit from this money? I am yet to hear that part. And again, this country, the government, the political system is rampant with corruption, especially cronyism, favoritism, nepotism. These are the form of corruption that is rampant in our political and governmental system. And yet money is given out to our brothers and sisters. But we are yet to be told, how will we know that yes, these people do get this money? Who will be keeping the record? Who will be doing the auditing? Can these people be trusted? Or will we know that our money is given to our brothers and sisters properly with all the checks and balance, integrity, accountability, and transparency? I'm yet to hear about that part. And trust me, the government is not supposed to be let off the hook. Not to be let off the hook. The Diplomatic Democratic Party, the people of Jamaica, is demanding the system that will be in place or that is in place to ensure that this money gets to who it is intended to get to. Make me know what you think.
Now, all I know is that the Labour government, the Labour rang them, Andrew Holness and him criminal organization, them use the people of Jamaica to enrich themselves. So what them do now? Them do like them are going to give you something. Just like back in the Big C time. When them get the Big C money for handout, right? So them can analyze a portion of we at Jamaica. Remember, you know, man, at the same thing the man do, you know. He play greedy, you know. And take all of the money for himself, you know. He give one and few people $9,000. $9,000 after he get too much billion of dollar, you know. In a Big C, you know. He come bribe the people, you know. He go take the juke, you know. You understand what I say? Him take all of the money for himself. The other day, in the same Big C time, Kamala, I was whatever she want him, give him how much millions of US dollar, you know. If he can help out, you know. And until today, they never hear about that money there. And you know, hear the Jamaican media talk about that money where the Kamala give to Andrew Holness. I know you know hear about that. So what I try to show you say, every time when them say them are going to give something to the people, right? Them give a few, right? Say them have 20 million US dollar to give back as tax reverse, right? Them give out 1 million out of that 20 million US and keep back 19 for themselves. So a few people get, and they can company it and say, yes, me get. But that is a trick. Them no want to say, boy, nobody at all no get none. Just like with the hurricane money same way. How much people get out of hurricane money? See one man a sentence what there in a by-election. The man say, how long now him house blow down and until today they not even want zinc. He not get him have to sleep and a chapel in. So me just try to show no people. If this government won't care, do you think he wouldn't support the people? You think they would take his money for himself and enrich himself and not give it to the people who need it? Come on, man. That $20 million US, if you enjoy and friend them. Now, one more thing I want to look at inside of this report is that, remember the other day when them cuss out black people, a cuss black woman, and say them behave like them a guinea pig, or them a rabbit, or them a this and them a that, because them just a breed up. Now, all of a sudden, the same government when they cuss black woman, I say them a breed up, and then have things to pick me. I tell you, say, birth rate low, population a decline. I don't feel like I say something not behind that. I don't feel like I say something not behind that. Do you hear the amount of babies and baby mother that get unalive, that passed out, that lose them 3 pints during childbirth for the past 4 years now? You don't hear how much people, baby and their mother, none of them don't make it out during childbirth? You don't hear about it? So these people know exactly what them do. Them know how to unalive the people of Jamaica. And them know say what them do. The mother and the baby now go make it out. A chicks in it. So you know, we are talking about black people. Now breed again. Why you not go breed? You rich, you thief black people money and enrich yourself. Go and go breed. And you want to go breed couple more gal. Say road are there. See Juliet there. Everybody where you can breed, go and go breed them, man. Leave black people alone. Make them live. Now, people, check out this video from Right Mango.
They're Jamaicans. So all of a sudden, there's this big hullabaloo about the country's low birth rate and how it would affect the country's developmental goals and yada yada. All of a sudden, just out of the blue. So now they're trying to convince Jamaicans to have more babies, especially by nefarious means, like making it harder for women to access birth control. You know, the Republican playbook. But me have a few questions. You don't know me already. I keep saying, you have a lot of bright Jamaicans, but they're not smart. Let's take these people who work in the fertility, talking about the fact that less women are getting pregnant. Where are the social scientists to piece everything together? You can't look at medicine in a vacuum, you know. How about we could talk about the maternal mortality rate and the high the high rate of neonatal death, the neonatal death rate. We're going to talk about that part there too. We're going to talk about the lady who they go to the hospital to have her baby and end up getting a hysterectomy and no baby. We're going to talk about that part too, because all of that have to come into play when you think about why the hospital beds are empty. Who would want to get sick in this country voluntarily? Because when you go to have a baby, you're putting yourself in harm's way. And I don't want nobody to come on here and say, oh, how they had a baby and it was okay and they are safe. Because you were lucky once don't mean other people are lucky, boo-boo. Because there are a lot of women who either lose them baby or lose them life trying to have a baby in Jamaica. That is one aspect of it. Let us say you successfully have that baby and you carry home your baby. Who going to take care of it? Because remember now, you know, the schools here are graduating people who are duncer and duncer every year. One thing though, at least the girl, them smart enough to not be having all of these kids. At least as time goes by, I have to give it to Jamaican women for taking charge of them body and this whole concept of picnic for old man when I realize finally say it don't work and then I stop it. Very good. I'm very proud. But I have a question. So you want to force the young women to have babies? Who gonna look after these babies? Certainly not you, the government. And they can't even pay the teacher them, much less provide good schooling. We have 17% of the children nowadays graduating with 5 subjects or more. What's the rate of those who graduate with even basic math again? Like less than 30%. So who you want to have baby and then it amount to nothing? The point I'm trying to make is that you can't want to fix one problem while the other problems are staring you in your face. You want to encourage women to have children, and there are no social safety nets to ensure that these children are well taken care of. Of course, you don't even have to ask if the PSOG is behind this, because you know developmental goals. The only thing these people want to develop is them pockets, and them want to look good on paper. So when them keep you barefoot and pregnant by denying you your right to choose, because when they make birth control inaccessible to you, they are denying you your right to choose to become a parent by putting you in a position where it is more expensive not to conceive. So if you decide to be in a healthy relationship, you can't access birth control, eventually baby won't come. Imagine these people go as far as to basically close down the family planning unit. Remember we used to say 2 is better than too many? Oh, they're saying no, it was too successful. So therefore you should be having 10 picnic and walking up and down barefooted, trying to feed them. Why? So that they can have factory workers in the future. Young women want to think about all of these things. And I know I'm late to the party, but I see a lot of things in Jamaica. I just have to make them marinate. I have to make them marinate before I talk about them, because the things that make you go, wow. This is the Republican playbook. This is what the Republicans are doing in America right now. And Jamaicans don't even realize. They are trying to... American women are literally fighting tooth and nail to get the government out of them reproductive rights. Jamaican women, I hope to see what's happening. Because your government is basically trying to force you to have kids that you cannot afford. I thank you. Have yourself a great day.
Vegas. This Laborite calling out gay gas.
Vegas, come here. Tell me what going on in your life, Vegas. Tell me what going on in your life. You a madman? Are you a waste man? Are you a funny man? Are you a chichi man? What make you so worried? What make you so worried? Hey, Vegas, you know, so all we see you are going. This a man can't be trusted. Hello, what you say you know look at position in a party and you know give you no position for the reason why. You tell the Prime Minister say you want to repent. You look rust, yo.